Let me show you how ridiculous the protests against Trump's Gaza plan are. And the blockade, they chant with so much righteous fury. But wait, hold on. Trump actually says, okay, let's open up Gaza. You're talking about the blockade. Let's open up Gaza. Let Palestinians leave. Let's rebuild the place. Give them a future. And suddenly they're screaming, no, this is a war crime. Are you kidding me? Make it make sense. These people don't want solutions. They want to keep Gaza as a political weapon. They don't care about Palestinians. Because if they did, they would support a plan that gives Palestinians a chance to escape oppression under Hamas. The truth? They're pro-Hamas, not pro-Palestinian. Period. Here's the part they don't want you to hear. The Middle East has been stuck in a nightmare for decades because no one has the guts to try something different. So what's this plan all about? Well, after Israel dismantles Hamas, the US takes temporary control over the Gaza Strip. Palestinians are relocated to safer places willingly, and Gaza is rebuilt from the ground up. We're talking homes, jobs, and opportunities. And guess what? No US taxpayer money is involved. Wealthy Arab nations will pay for it, assuming, of course, they actually care about Palestinians like they claim. But the activists say international law, ethnic cleansing. Oh, really? Where was all the energy when Hamas was using human shields or executing Palestinians who dared to resist them? Or when humanitarian aid was stolen? When the hostages came back looking like Holocaust survivors? Where was their energy back then? The silence was deafening. Hypocrites. These same activists called Gaza an open-air prison. I'm saying, if Gaza is a prison, shouldn't you want people to leave? Trump's plan would do exactly that. Give Palestinians the freedom to rebuild their lives. But no, the protesters would rather keep Palestinians trapped under Hamas's control. Why? Because if Gaza prospers, their anti-Israel narrative collapses. Gaza is not in ruins because of Israel. It's a demolition site because Hamas turned civilian neighborhoods into terror launchpads. Over 50 million tons of rubble. And they still think Hamas should be in charge? That's just insanity. Trump's plan is not perfect, but here's why it makes sense. Number one, it offers a shot at real peace. No more Hamas, no more terror tunnels. Gaza could finally focus on building a better future. Jobs, education, safety. Number two, it frees Palestinians from oppression. Almost half of Gaza's youth want out. They have had enough of living under a terrorist regime. And this plan gives them that chance. Number three, it exposes the hypocrisy of Arab leaders. For decades, they have used Palestinians as political pawns to keep pressure on Israel. If this plan succeeds, that whole narrative falls apart. They're scared of change because it just might bring peace and show everybody that Israel is not the problem. And can we talk about the world's double standards? When Jews were forcefully uprooted from their homes in Judea and Samaria, the world called it a step toward peace. My family and I were among those expelled from Samaria. But now Trump suggests Palestinians relocate willingly, and the world loses its mind? Enough with the hypocrisy. Why is Israel always expected to give more land for peace? It's a tiny country. We gave up the Sinai Peninsula, 3 times the size of Israel. We evacuated Gaza, uprooted Jewish families, and destroyed our own communities for the sake of peace. And what did we get in return? Rockets, terror, and lies. And now these so-called peace advocates have the audacity to demand more of us? What else do they want? For us to withdraw from life itself? We're done playing that game. Look, this plan is not about turning Gaza into some fantasy land overnight, but it's about laying the foundation for a future without terror. And to those critics out there, what's your brilliant alternative? I'll wait to read your comments. You've got nothing but empty slogans. This plan shifts the focus from endless blame games to real solutions. It's not cruelty, it's hope. It's a chance for Palestinians to break free from the cycle of terror and misery. And If that scares the political class and their activist bodies, well, good. Maybe it's about time they got scared.